Sup, y'all? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and I think we are live. I was just tweeting, how rude. Welcome yet another episode of Mattitude, our ESC United live stream where we talk about, you guessed it right, Eurovision, and still a very special episode, just like the past week and a half has been, because we are here, well, I am here, I should say, in Rotterdam watching the rehearsals on site, and I have Roy and Sean with me this afternoon as we are going to watch the semi-final two participants having their first full run through. Sean, this is the first time you get to see all of them, right? What are your
It
thoughts?
is. It is. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm back to sort of where I was on Monday, where I've got a fresh set of eyes looking at these performances again. And I'll have to be honest, some of my favourites are in this semi-final, so I'm really excited for a couple of, for all of the performances, but there's some in particular that I'm really keen to take a look at. I think there's one in particular that a lot of fans are probably looking forward to that comes up first because of a certain person that's arrived in Rotterdam. But I think there's a lot to look forward to today, so I'm excited.
And we're going to talk about that in just a hot second, actually. But Roy, we have some bad news as well in case those haven't paid attention, huh?
Uh, yeah, there has been a very unfortunate happening that just kind of was released this morning. One of the band members from Iceland unfortunately attracted COVID and was tested positive for the virus. They're all vaccinated, so they'll probably be fine. It's a very rare case. But because one of the band members was tested positive, they will not be rehearsing today. They will not be performing live tomorrow. And we also just got a message from the EBU saying that they will not be performing at all in case they make the grand final, which is a very unfortunate happening. But at least we have the final run through of the second rehearsals, which was great.
Yes, and just to add to that, actually, it was actually the band's decision as well. Like, if they're friends and they're not going to leave someone behind, they all made a group decision, solidarity, I guess, to not replace him with them. So my hat is off to them. What a wonderful, wonderful bunch of friends that is. Like, if you can go, I'm not going either. So, yeah, so it's very, very unfortunate. Also, to add to the whole COVID thing, the article also specifically says they got vaccinated the day they were leaving. So they're not fully vaccinated yet. So there was still a little bit more, I guess, susceptible to the virus, unfortunately. So it wasn't quick enough, unfortunately. But yeah, it is devastating. It is sad. But once again, health comes first. And it is true, though, since he already got the first vaccine in, hopefully there will be no major significant issues with him health wise. So that is definitely good news. So still keep them, in your thoughts. Make sure that they're going to be okay, and make sure also to support them going forward. That D in particular, because that is who is doing is the musician here. The other ones are just friends. They're not even musicians, a lot of them. So yeah, that is very sad news. But the difference here is, Sean, that between like Australia and Iceland has already performed in the rehearsals, so we have an actual rehearsal clip, right?
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing for the EBU is getting through the last week, because now that I know it's not ideal to not perform on the stage live, and I know every artist wants to, but at least from a TV show perspective, the EBU has now got 38 performances on the Eurovision stage that they can fall back on, regardless of what happens between now and Saturday. So I think that's a relief. I think it's good that Iceland do get their opportunity, and they've got the stage show that they wanted out there. So I don't think it's going to really affect their chances too much on tomorrow night or tonight. I think it won't really affect them too much from that perspective. So
Yeah.
it's just a really unfortunate personal thing for obviously the Icelandic delegation and the artists. So yeah, it's sad for them, but I'm sure from a contest perspective, it may not make too much of a difference.
Yeah. R is saying that they got the Janssen vaccine, which I've never heard of. Only needs one dose. Now, with one dose, I would assume those are also not quite as the rate is probably not as high as with the two-dose one, especially since I only had a week or so for it to kick in. There's probably also just a lower number right now, I think. So they usually take at least 2 weeks to fully kick in. So yeah, regardless of it, it's just very, very disappointing, of course. But at least they do have a performance, and we still get to watch them do that right here, right now. So the good news is, because it was that hotel where Malta and Poland were staying as well. Malta already moved out, so they are no longer really exposed to that. So, Destiny fans, relax. And I do think that Poland, actually, until this morning, was in isolation anyway, so they should be okay as well. Um, so, yeah. Let's see here. Someone saying it's the Johnson vaccines, what they got. Yeah, that one's only like 70% effective, and especially after 1 week, it's even lower than that. So that's probably plays a part there. Regardless of it, yeah, it is unfortunate. Will there be a chance that they perform on Saturday? The answer is no. They already said they withdrew. The official statement, the part that I tweeted out about is, that's not what it said. That's all they
It's
said.
a really insensitive statement.
They said the Eurovision no, that was actually a different one. In close collaboration with the EBU and the host broadcaster, Daði and his band, I never know how to pronounce it, have taken the difficult decision to withdraw from performing in this year's live Eurovision Song Contest, as they only want to perform together as a group. So, again, what a great bunch of folks. But they made that decision because technically, if all the other members take a PCR test within 36 hours and they come back clean by tomorrow evening, they could at least perform in the grand final, assuming they qualify. But they made the decision, regardless of that. Now we're not going to do it. We are here together, in this together, and it's admirable in my view. First of all, everyone, thank you so much. Welcome in the chat. I didn't have to say opportunity to say hi because so much going on here. We're also on Twitch now, so if you want to watch there, I see a few people talking there already. Feel free to join there if that's your platform of choice. I'll try to check in there as much as possible. So I know, Roy, you've seen plenty of the rehearsals already by now. Sean, you have not. Who is on your radar? Like, who you're really curious about? Not even like your favorite per se, but just what the hype or what you've heard.
I'm really curious to see Switzerland, actually, because I've seen a lot of the clips, and I think it's a different direction to what I was expecting, obviously, from Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm quite excited to see how that all comes together. I think it's quite a creative idea what they've done, and I think if it works well, it could be really striking. I want to see Portugal as well. I think out of the countries that rehearse, because Portugal's really grown on me generally, and I'd said all along, this is going to be like my sort of neck on the line thing. I said all along I could see Portugal sneaking through.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want my sort of opinion on that to be validated by a strong rehearsal today.
I can validate you as a person if you want.
Yeah. Other than that, for sort of selfish reasons, San Marino, Finland, a couple of my favourite songs, Iceland, I want to see as well. But there's a lot of strong, interesting songs in the semi-final, and it's going to be an interesting fight, I think. Yes, and Georgia. Sorry, I forgot Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. That's why I didn't even
Georgia.
bother asking Roy the question, but because he's seen them all and I know his answer. I think we all know his answer by now.
Yeah, Portugal.
Roy will be in charge, by the way, to give us a quick overview of the postcards. Because he maybe knows his places a little better.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, both Roy and Sean are probably like 30 seconds behind me in terms of like what they're seeing. So when the music starts here, their music will start 30 seconds later, depending on, sometimes 20, sometimes 30.
Yep.
And so give me 1 second, guys. Okay. And yeah, Boris just reminded me, those who are maybe at work or cannot be in here the entire time, we're also having a live blog on ESC United. So if you want to follow along, we're posting pictures from Twitter and Instagram on there as well, and just giving an insight of what's going on here. So that is another way to do that. So, yep. And once again, this will be a whole run through from opening act to the hosts doing their thing. And then the interval act. And at the very end, what's the most important thing, Roy?
That Georgia wins? No. The jury show.
The fake results, the fake qualifiers.
Oh, right,
exactly.
yeah.
Come on, Roy.
Roy, I thought I trained you well, but clearly I failed.
Can I just jump in quickly as well before everything gets going here? If you go to escunited.com, there is a poll, a prediction poll for semi-final 2 as well, and we need your votes to see who you think will qualify from the semi-final. We need them before the jury show. So if you go over there now before anything kicks off and log the 10 that you think are going to qualify, that'd be much appreciated. And obviously we'll reveal all later on today.
Exactly. We're going to do a video, Boris, Melanie, and I, and we're going to share that as well, the results. Okay, so we have about...
In fact, I might put the link in.
We only have 2 minutes left, actually, until the show kicks off. So
I'm going to search for my water bottle real quick.
Okay. In the meantime, let's see. Kay Severois is saying, what do you think of Latvia's chances of qualifying? At least I can see her scoring better with the juries than Moldova and Serbia. What do you... Where would you put... Well, you don't know yet, Sean. Probably you're not the right one to ask this question, huh?
Yeah, I mean, with what I've seen, I tried to predict the 10 earlier, and I think I had Latvia in as like my sort of 10th choice. It's one that could go either way. I'm not sure what the juries will think of it. I think the televoters will go for it, at least to some extent. But I think I need to see that one to find out. So we'll see what Latvia comes up with later on.
Okay. So yes, in terms of Latvia's chances, I still count on, because Latvia's biggest factor is the vocals and Samantha's stage presence, right? She sings like she means it, and she performs like she means it, and that counts for something. I'm still worried about Latvia.
She's been waiting for this moment for God knows how many years. So obviously she's going to give it her all.
Yep.
Exactly. But I'm still not as confident right now. I have him at like a 30% chance qualifying. So I have to wait after this round and see how it feels. But yeah, that's my hunch as of right now, at least. So we got 1 minute before the show starts. If you have any questions, of course, in the chat at ESC United. Of course, always, if you want to support us, you can do that by super chat or for the PayPal links that we provided down there. But if not, it's fine, of course. But you can help us a lot by actually just liking the video, comment on it, and all the videos that we do, because that always helps us with the algorithm. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's get ready.
I'm ready to what Sean thinks of most of these.
So we're going to give you a quick rundown of what happened, or happens, I should say, and we'll go from there. So once again, just like in the first show that you saw, we're going to have a similar opening. It's maybe even the same one. Now, it's probably slightly different scenes, I guess, but the concept is the same. Because I see the Rotterdam port here. I see like a Formula One course.
Yes, exactly
so
30 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting here now.
Yep.
Let me know, guys, how the sound is. Let me bring the gain is all the way down, so I wanted to see how it's picking up on my end.
Yeah, I think you need to put it up a bit more, Matt.
Okay.
From my perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, I brought it up to 25%.
Lovely. This sounds better.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like.
Is it your main microphone as well?
That looks like the Rotterdam.
Right.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Yeah.
That's Zandvoort.
It's your ASMR microphone, isn't it?
A random skate park.
Hell yes.
This is a building. I think it's Almere. Not sure.
This is a building.
It's a building. They have those.
Expert analysis, Roy.
Oh, that is. Oh, goddamn! What city was that? I was there with Melanie. Breda, I think so.
Breda.
The Red Church. Oh no, that's Maastricht actually. And that looked like Den Bosch. And this is the Keukenhof. That's us skating on ice, cause yes.
I love it when Roy goes through the Dutch place names.
Yeah.
This is the Grug. This is the Weggetrug. The Weg.
I'm curious if my city will be there or anything close to my city.
So now we have the opening act. I didn't look up what it was or who it is.
It's Evie the Visser, right?
Okay, what's his name, but that I don't quite hear.
Evie the Visser.
Oh, Evie the Visser. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a dessert to me.
A dessert. Well, it's your entree tonight.
Oh, okay. No, it's actually it's the appetizer.
Okay, sure.
Camera work is already not spot on.
It's not loud enough. Someone's saying, okay. The more I bring it up, the more static, more background noise it picks up as well. So
Yeah,
keep telling me, I'll keep cranking it up as you.
I think this is good because last Monday, like I was barely able to hear my own feet because we're very.
To be fair, it's also louder now because yesterday it wasn't as loud, so that helps.
It's a very artsy performance. Oh, this is the guy who is like
Looks
he
disabled.
doesn't have his legs anymore, or he lost one of his hands.
Oh, he's an
something like that.
amputee? Oh.
Yeah, he's got like half of his right arm.
Yeah, it's a breakdancer.
Is he famous in the Netherlands?
He participated in Holland's Got Talent before and another dance show, and he did pretty well in both of them. But it's been a while since we heard of him, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
No, they have a dance show.
Oh, that's really cool.
So he falls through the floor of the arena somehow.
Yeah, he falls
It's a
through the
really cool
LED.
effect.
And then we go to like a parking lot kind of underground
Yeah.
dance scene. And it gets pushed up again and popped out of the ground again.
That's really cool. I have to say, all the augmented reality and special effects, they do look seamless this year.
Yeah.
So here comes the four hosts, just like, yes, it's a similar concept. There's like yesterday shows, I don't have to explain to you how it works, how they come on stage.
Yeah.
Just different outfits, of course. Jan's wearing a bow tie today, and Itzelia something very neon green, yellow.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the whiplash between like semi-final one finishing and then the next day it's like, okay, semi-2.
Yeah, we don't have time to recuperate.
You're still trying to process everything that happened yesterday, and yet here you are. You've just got to go for it again.
I was still recovering from Ukraine's performance, and here we are.
I know, and I'm still reeling.
I know, and the disappointments, all that stuff. I didn't have time to talk about it today because we already, boom, next show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got home like yesterday, like at 1:30 or something like that, and then I was up again in the crack of dawn. So it's like, but it's a completely different environment already, especially with all the news that broke today.
Yeah.
Will Iceland still be in the green room, Max? No, that's the whole point. If they cannot be around anyone, Max. So
They can't be anywhere.
if they cannot be on stage, they cannot. Well, they can be somewhere in the hotel room. That's about it.
What could be cool is that they make like cardboard cutouts of their video game versions of themselves and put them in a green room.
Oh, Roy, you just put an idea out into the universe, and I hope it'll respond.
Or they do mannequins just with like an iPad on the face, and they're just there like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So they're just showing the voting right now. So obviously all the 17 countries on screen, how to vote, etc., etc.
Georgia on top. That's good.
So we are getting, for the first time at Eurovision, a glimpse at Florida, huh? At least we're assuming he's going to perform tonight or this afternoon.
Yeah.
It's funny because just the fact that he is there helped San Marino in the betting odds.
Interesting.
Yeah, they climbed up like a spot or two. They are now in the top 10 again. So ahead of Greece.
Oh, that's interesting.
I bet his culture shock is incredible right now.
You think?
He's gone from like a bikini contest in Miami to Eurovision. Like,
I thought like American. I mean, I'm sure he's been to Europe before. So speaking of, Eindhoven is the first card. So for San Marino, which I think most people at least have heard of. and you see a lot of wigs and costumes in that building, which Senhit is known for, right? And outfits, some pictures, and there's a quick clip from a 2011 performance. Florida is not in the house, so it's only her, in case you're wondering.
Florida's
wait.
not in that.
Yeah, no, I was right. It's not in the house, but you know what I mean. In that house.
He's in the house, though. He's in the house.
Let's pay attention.
I completely forgot I was muted, and I had to commentate on this postcard. It is somewhere.
It's okay, we already... Oh, her headpiece has changed. It's a completely different one. It has the religious aspect of it removed. It looks like an Egyptian queen now, almost. I like it way better.
I think it's weird how some of the postcards are in the dark. Anyways, it's starting for me now.
I don't know if you want to turn it up slightly, Matt.
More? It's super loud already. Okay.
That had to.
Okay, I'm turning it up. Oh, the dancers have changed as well. Oh my god, they no longer have those thingies up. They have like black masks now.
That headdress looks so much better.
What are they wearing? Oh, she's bringing the energy. Yeah, the dancers have different outfits, and they have like, what is that? This black shields that they have in front of their face. Yeah. Oh, now they turned down the volume here too.
Oh, it's like the text goes over it as well.
Thank you, Gabe, for your support. And so let's go, Florida. See you guys later. See you soon.
Ooh.
Sean is having a good time.
Do you guys like this outfits better?
I honestly can't fully remember what their first outfit was. But
Have these things on with the star holds in the eyes.
This looks better than what I've
for the
seen
dances,
from
yeah.
pictures.
Oh, there is here, Florida.
Oh. Let's see how serious.
I'm gonna listen. Oh, he's good.
I'm vibing to this.
Let's hear it.
Thank you, Rymapper. He's vibing as well. Thank you so much. But there's
Why is he wearing
energy on
shorts?
stage. He's Florida.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the pyro curtain and all of that coming down there. And pyros everywhere. This is energy, people. This is
so good.
This is how you start the show. And like this.
So good.
It's hardly anyone here in the press center, by the way. That's why there's no clapping. Except for me, of course. Clapping.
Flowrider's got star quality.
It does.
People are saying it's a gimmick or whatever. It really adds to it.
There's just something about, and he's so good with it. It's really, he brings it to life. He's really, really good.
Yeah. He's really into it as well, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. What does Florida do after the rap? He is kind of just hanging with Senhit on the small stage, and they're all...
He's a backing singer.
Yeah.
He's a backing singer as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roy, describe the postcard for, I missed what place.
Yes. We are in Zandvoort, which is our circuit that was recently made into a Formula One legal circuit, Grade A, I think that means. Yeah, it's kind of our national pride now, with us doing well in Formula One with Max Verstappen.
All right.
And like the tickets were sold out within like 10 seconds, and there were 2 million of tickets.
Anyway, here goes Yuko Suviste, so listen in.
Apparently he's a racer.
He's a racist?
I'm
a racer.
Oh, a racer.
He's mad.
Apparently he's a racist.
Oof.
Okay, now people are saying my mic is too loud. I can't win with people.
Yeah, it's like you yourself sound very shouty when you talk.
Well,
but,
yeah,
like,
because I'm turning it up. You want me to? I'm gonna keep it down then. You know what I could do? Put the microphone a little bit further away from me and see if that'll work.
That's better.
That probably works.
No one says better. I'll do what I can. I mean, the performance, as we explained, is pretty straightforward. Sean?
Sorry?
Sean, what are your thoughts? You were like making sounds and noises.
Yeah, it's just it's an okay song. It's the same kind of performance from Maestilao, and it's just, I don't know. It's just like after you've watched San Marino, it just feels very flat.
Yeah.
So if you don't like San Marino, you might like this, but if you do like, or you are hyped up by San Marino, it's just to bring down to earth a little bit, you know. He sounds good. I can't take that away from him. He sounds good and he's performing well. It's just, I don't know.
It's always funny because when you hear it in the arena here or in the press center, it sounds different when you listen to it like later on online. I'm like, wow, that's what people heard. It sounds so different in here. They get away with bad notes in here. Sometimes easier.
It should have been Tartu.
Yes, it should have been Tartu.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Nope. They were terrible. I didn't like them at all.
You're in the minority here, Matt. Like, Sean and me both love Tartu.
Well, I'm not,
Yeah,
because the
like
Estonian
that.
people disagreed with you as well. So next one is Almere.
Almere.
I mean, Estonia, like the last bit of Estonia does look very nice. But it's just, yeah, the whole thing's just a little bit flat.
Yeah.
Not vocally, but in energy.
Yeah, for sure. But this is now Benny Cristo from Czech Republic trying to take his country back to the grand final for the fourth time. It's lots of competition. Let's see. I'm curious how you feel about this performance.
Oh yeah,
Sean.
Postcard. I keep forgetting I have to comment on that.
That's okay. I commented on it. I mean, it's on there. I mean,
It's like karate. No, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. He's got a cool outfit on though. Where even is it?
Yeah, he's on Melanie's favourite hoverboard in the
Yes.
card.
What a moment that was.
a good moment. He's probably the most likable guy. They're all likable. He is so likable. I'm just not into the staging at all.
Oh, he comes from behind the stage.
Mm-hmm. But it's very short.
Yeah.
Did he sound this breathy previously?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
think vocally, energy, he needs to take it up a notch in the live shows and the jury show, which I don't doubt that he will.
Yep. He hasn't done it in the recording though. That's the problem. Like the performance that was recorded, it wasn't much different either. And the problem was what we said, because the backup dancers are super energy with super energy and excitement, and he is almost like more chill, and it's like almost like clashing. It's not bad though. I don't want to be like it's bad. It's just, you know, it's very simple staging. There are no props except for the beginning with the lights.
Yeah, it does look good visually though. This could have been one of them that if you threw everything at it, you could have very easily got it wrong. So I'm kind of glad that it's a bit simpler.
It could also just be saving a little bit for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is vocally. He's one of the artists that needs an audience to play to as well, I think. So it's going to be different when there is a big crowd in there later.
Well, there's a small crowd in there, mostly just the press, aka Melanie, which is a good reminder to make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, because she is posting stuff left and right. So from pictures from inside of the arena as well as little clips. Actually, they're coming soon, I'm thinking, yeah. So next up is Greece, right? Oh, I missed the location.
Okay, yes, I will talk about the location. Now I'm paying attention.
I have so much stuff to look at. I need an assistant.
Oh, there we go.
It wasn't a great run through for Czech Republic, but I'm sure he's got more in the locker.
It's one of those like star watching places where you can watch the star and moon. I don't really know where this is, but probably somewhere rural, because that's where they're usually located.
So we're now starting on our and the Greek performance. So let's see.
There's a lot of Greek food on the table in the little house.
Sorry. By the way, there were some issues with the stage. The podium, the stairs were wobbly, and the dancers were freaking out. Like they almost fell off. And so the Greek media just told me before we started streaming.
I'm curious for Sean's reaction here.
Yeah, this is like green screen, right? This performance.
It's green screen. It looks so stunning.
Oh, you can see the wheels of the stairs, I think.
It looks good so far.
Yeah, this is
the effect, her hair is half gone.
This is such a bad background.
Yeah, this looks really, it's not working right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
The hair looks okay, yeah.
It's better now.
Oh yeah.
It's still half transparent. Oh yeah, this effect is really bad, especially when the close up. Oh, fix this, people. This is bad. Like, you know, you have to, the whole face is like almost half transparent. You know, when you have a really bad green screen behind you.
Yeah. Oh, the stairs bit is quite cool.
Yeah. Her legs are still a little.
Yeah, no, that worked quite well.
Her legs are a little green still and silvery like before. It's a little less dramatic. But then half her head is almost gone.
Yeah, it doesn't look right with the transparencies. But I'm sure they'll fix that.
Well, it's got to be worse this round. like it's getting progressively worse, not better.
It's just like where it's going through the city and she's walking up the stairs. That bit's really cool, but I just find the rest of it just looks a little bit tacky.
I think it only looks tacky because it doesn't come across right. I don't think it looks tacky. It's just because the effects aren't there yet.
The thing is, all the shots in between look like they could be potential Eurovision winning shots. But then they were like, we need a green screen.
This is the problem with the staging. I actually think it's going to be quite cool. It's just that they're very ambitious and there are so many kinks to work out. The colors, the green screen, some of the camera shots, the wobbly stairs, as I was talking about, because they almost fell off. There's so many things.
They got rid of the green screen and it's just normal at the end and it just looks better. So it's like, I think they got the idea for the green screen and they were like, okay, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. But then it just, the execution's just not quite there.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it.
No, I don't feel quite that way. I just feel as it's just not coming together visually, only because all the technical problems. You saw the wheels of this or whatever, some black down there. You still see the shadows, and now you see Stefania's hair transparent, you know. So and her eyes being like, it's just not right.
I think I still would have preferred his performance without the green screen, because like the start of the song looks so stunning with like the lights coming over her, and like there are a few shots in between that look amazing, but all the issues are with the green screen, and it doesn't elevate the song, it just hinders it this way.
It's like, I agree with you, but I don't really know what the end where it's just a normal performance is better almost than the green screen that comes before it, and it shouldn't be that way.
Anyway, we got to focus now on Austria. That is next. They're already playing. But we want to say, by the way, Stefania, she sounded good. Like vocally, she is not like in danger.
No, the problem's not with her at all.
Yeah,
like at all.
It's all about the visuals. It's a strange shot.
This looks really good.
Yeah. It really came together. The first runs we did quite for me, but now.
This is another like very stripped back performance. Only lights, no backdrop.
Camera.
It's like a similar light column for Norway from last night.
Yeah, they use the same column indeed, but
White lights.
different color.
It is really striking, this.
It's a huge difference from what the first run through was, because the first one was so empty and naked. They really fill it up much better with the lights now.
Yeah.
He's really good vocally as well.
Yeah.
For sure. So some good singers in a row here. And there's no break. We're going to Schiphol, the airport. So that is where Poland is having their postcard. And Poland, by the way, finally out of isolation as of this morning. So
just Austria looks really good. Like that worked really well.
Yeah. Okay, the
Surprised
postcard
by
for this at Schiphol.
I didn't care for the ass much actually, but it's way better than it was before. Because before in the first run through it was not good, but now it looks way better.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta remember, I've not seen that yet. That's the first time.
Yeah, I know. Now, thank God Poland gets to perform again because their last run through the second individual rehearsal wasn't quite as good with the fireworks and pyros covering his face.
Yeah.
He also does this selfie stick effect, but it looks a little bit more forced and shaky than effective like they did in Lithuania. But they're definitely trying.
What's the selfie stick thing about? It started so well, like it actually looked okay, and then
Yeah, it got a little wobbly and awkward. This is the moment where he takes off his sunglasses, by the way, at least where I'm at. Remember, Sean and Roy are like 30 seconds behind. I love that at least
it already feels very self-indulgent.
Because he's on the back and the war sauce thing and everything, or
Yeah, and just the glasses and everything like that. It's just like, I don't know, selfie stick. It just feels very like, me. And I'm sure he's not like that. That's the thing. It just feels like fake bravado or something.
But I give him a lot of credit because, I have a soft spot now because he has the backup singer on stage with him. Yes! They're trying. It's a pretty good staging.
Yeah. I feel like there's a market for this, but I'm just not in it.
Well, I should be in it because 80s music, but even I struggle because I'm just really having issues with the melody because it's very lazy. There's very little diversity. It's just the monotony in it. It's just really just getting to me.
There's something. It feels like it's all very nicely staged, and I like the colours and everything. It just feels like there's something missing, and I can't put my finger on what. Oh, he's put the glasses back on. And the dancers aren't in time with each other either, which is good.
So we're already 6 songs into it, right? It's going so fast, which is the intent. I get it. But now we're going to take a quick break. I mean, we're not going anywhere. I mean, on TV, they have a quick break. And they're going to do probably a little chit-chat. I see Nikki Tutorials on stage. I'm trying to listen. Also, they're sharing some videos that people send in on TikTok or Instagram.
I'm not sure on Poland.
Oh, yeah. Sean, I'm curious if you can spot the sugar cube in Moldova staging.
Yes, we all it's like a Easter egg kind of thing. Find it
I think I've heard about this already.
Oh, you did?
I think, yeah, I'll see if I can spot it, but I think I know where to look, and I don't know if I'm going to find it there.
Oh, who's Sadiq? Should have won. The Oscar, that is. I don't even watch the Oscars, not that I care. But I listen to all the songs, and it was by far the best. So we just wait. Oh, there's Molly Sanden actually doing a quick comment here as well. So we get a little bit of Molly Sanden on camera. I mean, that's a career boost if you. We won't see her at Melody Festival anytime soon. Will Greece perform again due to technical difficulties?
Now.
I don't think so. They would have announced it by now.
I don't think they need to in this one, but if it happens later, they definitely will.
I mean, are they allowed to though? Because like technical issues are with the props that they've written.
Yeah, that's the thing. It comes down to
but in the jury show, they'll get another run through if they have to, if it's technical.
If it's technical, yeah, but on EBU's end, that's always the thing. If they messed up, that's basically the key. If you bring in props and they don't work all the way, then it's more on you, not the EBU, that kind of thing. So now we see Jan and Itzilia just chatting in the green room, I believe, and they're taking a selfie together. So they're talking about Instagram now, something like that. So because we're still on a commercial break for a lot of countries, I guess. Here we go. So we're now in, oh my God, Chiamoniko. You have to read that. How would you pronounce it?
Yes.
How can you pronounce it like that when it's spelled completely a different way?
It's our crawling island. Like on the left side, I think like the things are eroded, and on the right side it gets added to the island, I guess. So like it's crawling slowly towards east. And
You've obviously
it's
you've
an
never
island
seen
where
or
you're
heard
not
the
allowed
Irish
to go
language.
by car if you go to visit.
Actual video,
that's cool.
Their actual staging does.
So now it is Moldova's turn. Give me some sugar.
Yeah, Matt, you've obviously never heard the Irish language if you've...
Oh, I did. Point taken. Point taken. Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire, Gloucestershire, Leicestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Leicestershire.
Daði.
Yeah. Oh my God, isn't it Derby? Surprised Kirkorov's not on this staging somewhere.
I know, right? Have you
There
spotted
they
this?
come. That's enough.
You can't be like 2 meters away from her at any point.
Oh, there's a sugar cube. Did you see it, Sean? It goes really fast.
I'm watching.
When the sugar
there's it
cube,
again.
do they mean like the things in the background that are just
Is it the
squares,
pink background? Is that the sugar cube?
Well, you're not even. No, you don't see it. It's right.
I mean,
there,
it's the
Sean.
thing on the floor, isn't it?
Spinning platform.
Yes, it is the platform. No, it's a platform there that I couldn't figure it out. Yes, the platform is a sugar cube.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
It's like a flat rectangle.
It is very like you have to use more than just imagination.
You have to think laterally, sure.
So,
I mean, in isolation, if this was the first time I'd ever seen this or heard the song, I think it was actually quite a decent performance. But I think what it is that a lot of Eurovision fans are wanting the full California Girls, Teenage Dream, Katy Perry kind of like big dancing ice creams and lollipops type background.
Yeah.
well, that's not even it for me. It doesn't have to be that way. It just to me, the song has so many instrumental breaks and they're not doing much. Or they're just dancing for like 30 seconds. And it's not a very elaborate, like interesting, fascinating dance. So it gets really...
I think it does look quite good though. She's not... she's singing to no one here though, which seems a bit odd.
Yeah. She has a pageant smile.
How did they say that that's a sugar cube and then not like not smile or laugh at that?
She hit the high note. That
He went in on a slide tackle on her.
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine in the live show if he just cleared her out on the stage?
Oh, this is supposed to be the
Straight
longest.
through.
This is supposed to be the longest note, but I don't believe it.
Amsterdam is.
Oh,
they were
the
in
note's
Amsterdam.
bad.
Some
the note-
skating
oh.
ring.
No, Natalie, no,
Yeah.
no.
Natalia.
What is this? Natalia, sorry, no. That
What?
was bad.
What was bad?
The long no, what's the...
Oh,
She
Yeah.
just, you can tell that she's really straining to make it, and it just looks forced. I mean, it is forced, but it just, yeah, no. Kills
oh
the
no, it's
energy.
Iceland. So we're gonna get the clip now of Iceland. I forgot about. This breaks my heart.
We are in the skate park of Amsterdam.
So, but now we're moving on to Iceland. Let's listen in here because this is actually the recording, but it feels like we're there.
No, this is a really cute postcard. Curious to see if they will be good vocally.
Mhm.
I still, yeah, let's see what happens, but I just still think they're going to be fine.
You know.
Like, just people watching this are going to go, oh, it's them, vote, and that's going to be it. Tell them vote off.
Oh, it's not just. It's more than that, though. It's really good.
And that, obviously, that transition was seamless there as well.
The only issue is that like there's no audience in the clip. I don't know if there's any audience shots though. I don't
remember many. Certainly, it's not distracting or like confusing. It wasn't a bad decision to use that performance because it's just so. It was such a good run through too. No comments, Sean?
No, I've just taken it in. It looks really good though.
Yeah.
It's got like a, yeah, that's cool. It's got a great level of humour in this performance. You can't see the audience that much. Well, not noticing we've got it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, the problem is the lighting.
Ooh, that's cool.
What part?
Where they stand back to back and they've got like the circular piano around them. That's really cool.
Is it a nice shot?
It's a nice shot.
There we go.
Drink up.
Take a sip, guys.
I mean, they're adding the fake applause. Oh, keep watching, by the way. Even the song, the song's over. Oh, but they do have the empty arena now. They have the pictures, yeah. At the very end.
This isn't going to struggle tomorrow night, regardless. This is a
They
really
could cut
good
those in properly. They could maybe do a cut and have the actual audience in there, maybe.
Yeah.
For tomorrow.
Just don't do that. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
They're in Listen.
So we're now in Lissa. Where's that? Right.
That's
Yes.
in Zealand.
Oh, the pyro.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they didn't show the screen though. Like that kind of.
All these
I think they have to, kind of thing.
I don't know. I wish they'd just make it look more seamless.
This is where like all the tulips are basically.
Okay.
That was a really good performance, though.
So now it's Hurricanes' turn, Serbia. So that's listening because I'm sure there are a bunch of Serbia fans in there in the chat. So I don't want to ruin it for you. But I'm not worried about it. They're always very consistent. One performance was a little less impressive, but the rest were. It's like they look so different because now they have stage makeup on. I don't know where you guys are right now, but you're awfully quiet.
Yeah. They're also not wearing
I'm
their full makeup.
I'm on sensory overload mode.
Without makeup.
Hmm?
This is the first time I see Sanya without makeup. I did not recognize.
Yeah, I didn't recognize it either without the stage makeup at first.
Strange to see it without. They're beautiful.
Yeah, it's got good energy, this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of this song, to be honest with you, but I think I'd be happy with this if I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're delivering. I like
Yeah.
it. I mean, I quite enjoy it actually.
It's so
Yeah, it was
seriously
my least
not
favorite
like-
song going in, but I don't agree with you.
Really?
From that
No way for me. I think it's just a fun. I call it always a.
Oh yeah, it's fun, but it was just very cheaply produced. But like with the staging, it looks way more expensive and way better of a cohesive thing.
Yeah. Oh, the disco balls. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a nice shot.
Gives me energy. That song.
Yeah. No, this elevates the song actually for me a little bit.
I think 2 people are clapping now. That's twice as many as before. All right.
Yeah, this works.
Yeah.
This does work.
Now we're Rotterdam at the port, by the way, for the next clip. With an orange house in the Rotterdam port. And we see guitars, lots of electric guitars hanging from the wall. And you know whose turn it is now, right, Roy?
Oh? Oh? Is it
Oh,
Georgia? We're in the Rotterdam harbor.
It's Alabama. Now it's Georgia. Of course, Tornike, he also likes to box, apparently.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
All right, so-
I feel like everyone in Georgia likes the box, don't they?
Yeah, that's why they're gonna
They're
win.
all like taekwondo and judo like masters.
Yeah. And as a reminder, you will see clips and pictures on our Twitter. So make sure to check that out, and Instagram for that matter, whatever your preferred social media is.
Whew, let's go! I'm gonna turn up the volume here. Sorry guys, I probably won't be able to hear you.
Bass boosted.
Bass boosted. No.
That intro's so cool. I'm trying to pay attention to the screen, but I can just see Roy in the corner of my eye. Swaying.
I mean, I still have the same issues that I had before with the staging. He's just not letting us
Why is
in
there a
at all.
box?
Well, you'll find out. I don't want to spoil it for Sean.
I just do wish he had more of a rocky song, because his
Yes.
rock vocals are incredible.
I wish he had a song that goes somewhere. It just doesn't go anywhere.
I feel like a lot of
Melodically
people
or
are gonna
lyrically.
find, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to find this quite intense, to be honest.
But he doesn't connect with the camera with us. He's like in his own world. And you can make it, that's what his intent is, but that doesn't work on a TV show like that.
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you see the... Yeah.
Oh, Georgian in the background.
I need some coffee. So, yeah, it's and that's Georgia. Sean, yeah, what do you think about this whole thing so far?
I like him. He's a good vocalist, but that whole performance just feels quite intense, but like not in like a sort of captivating way. It's just kind of strange. It's very dark for a song like this, I feel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Matt,
not sure on that one.
Yeah. Matt, almost ran into you on Monday when you left the press room. Oh, man, I probably ran on Monday. Oh, there was a jury show. So close. Thank you, James Thompson. Small token of thank you from down under. Glad you're here. Sorry about yesterday, but I'm glad you're sticking around. So now we're moving on to Albania. I'm dying to hear what you have to say about that one, Sean. By the way, the card comes from Maastricht. And
Yes.
Kenny Cordell, thank you. Sending the support, watching y'all from New York. What? Please let me know how a longtime Eurovision fan can join you guys. All the best. Well, Kenny, we'll start recruiting again after Eurovision. We're slightly distracted, as you can imagine right now, but we'll put a post. Follow us on our website and, of course, social media. Here she is.
I don't know what to expect from this one, so.
Yeah, that's what nobody knows. Let's listen to Albania. I keep doing that. Albania and Anxhela.
Oh, okay, that's a strong start.
Huh?
Okay, wow, that's a strong start.
I love that moment. She was so nervous when she first came on stage. She was very open about it, how people would react to her staging and everything. And here she is, delivering.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I mean, She's a fantastic singer. Everyone talks about Daði and Idin, but she is strong.
This looks really good, actually.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's quite effective. I like the smoke plumes. They're very like dramatic.
Very dramatic effect. And then the different
How
color
you do it
effects
without
stuff.
pyro, I guess.
Huh?
Ooh. That's a nice shot.
Drink up. This mode is so cool as well. So well staged. I just love it.
Do you know, I had this and Georgia in kind of the very same bracket, but now this is like a lot more striking.
In the same bracket in terms of qualification?
Just, yeah, song, everything, really.
Ugh. I think it's just so well done. Shots on empty seats, of course. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna admit it. I did have this as quite chanceless, and now I feel like an idiot.
You should. I love
That's a really good performance.
I always had like a fairly sure qualifier, but now it's like almost like
that works really well. Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of working really well, Portugal is next, and they're in Delft, by the way, in the postcard.
That's the biggest sort of positive for me so far this afternoon, I think.
Yeah,
Not San Marino.
I knew San Marino was going to be good. I mean, as in something I didn't really have on my radar that like really elevated the stuff.
I still would have liked to see more with the trap parts, because it feels like what's the point of having the trap parts? But it's a very effective staging for the rest.
So Black Mamba wasn't on many people's radar, but here they are. This is a moment I just love. The transition is just so good.
This black and white thing's broken good.
So yeah, those have to see that it starts black and white.
Oh.
The color, are you now in the transition to the blue stage?
Yeah.
That works so well.
It does so well, the transition I was talking about.
And then the orchestra in the back.
I'm not going to comment, I want Sean to comment on what he sees.
Sorry if I'm not speaking too much, but this is actually really captivating. I'm like...
Just react, you don't have to talk, just react.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, wow. The transitions are so good.
I know.
So seamless.
Keep in mind, Sean is like 30 seconds behind.
Oh, the waterway bit's amazing as well. I've seen it because that's in the clip, but yeah.
But with the orchestra, I think it's so beautiful.
Oh, I'm so glad I called this as a qualifier all that time ago now, because I'm going to look really clever.
Okay, it's just me clapping again, but I don't care. Portugal still a contender to qualify, so that is definitely what they were hoping for, and they certainly executed.
Oh no, it's buffering.
No.
It's alright, it's back.
We have a break now after Portugal, by the way. So this is where Chantal is standing somewhere on stage.
That was really good. That was such a good performance.
Yeah.
That's really elevate. Like that's better than Albania for elevating it now as well. God.
Yeah.
Such
I
a
was
good
saying, like,
package.
the underdogs here, I call them underdogs, but the less obvious ones are certainly stepping up the game here.
And now the next four are just unreal.
The what?
Oh my god! The next 4 songs in this semi-final.
Elena Paparizou is now on stage from Greece. No, on stage, forgive me, on screen. She's, of course, coming in remotely. She won in 2005 with My Number One. That's the only Eurovision since I started watching that I missed live. Because I was in Vegas. And I was planning to watch it live, but the internet wasn't working. No, the internet cafe was closed. Yes, we had still the internet cafes back then. And that still haunts me.
To be right.
So while we're, is this Helena Paparizou talking about the past? Let's see, Lana's asking, do you think Portugal can qualify? We've seen that yesterday, some ballots stayed in the semi. This has a lot more semis, this semi, especially the second half. So I expect a lot more ballots to go through. Slower songs. Ballot always finishes slower songs. Bulgaria, Portugal. Can you put Albania even into that category? It's more of a power ballad, if anything, I guess. But it's not really because it's such a unique style.
I think if there's going to be a shock qualifier now, it's going to be Albania, I think.
I don't think it's a shock qualifier.
A shock non-qualifier, I mean.
That would be a shock non-qualifier for sure.
It's such a weird song to put in the middle.
So now we're waiting for still a break. So now we have Itzilia and Nikki Tutorial on stage. Chatting away again.
Mind if I take one of your big cakes?
Go ahead. Now we're in Anxhela. Anxhela. I have Boris, the Dutch whisperer. Anxhela? Anxhela. I know. Come on, Netherlands.
Don't be so counterintuitive with your names. Come on.
Okay. So we're on some farm in Anxhela.
Yes.
And
oh my god, we're in a jello.
But now it's Bulgaria's turn.
Yes, cows.
Gabe's like a jello. Whatever, Gabe. Here we go.
I'm really
Bulgaria.
excited for this as well.
Good. You saw a clip already, so you kind of have a little bit of an idea.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get little snippets, but you kind of, some performances need to have the full 3 minutes to take the effect, like Portugal's one of them.
Apparently Outlaw is on override. Oh, the sand falling. That you can hear it is
That
so
camera
nice.
connection is so cool.
Yeah.
Could you hear it?
What's
I cannot
that?
hear it here.
Yeah, no, but I was asking Sean.
Hear what?
The sand falling.
No.
You can very like hear the sand falling.
This is where Bulgaria really did, because a lot of people compare like Victoria Rocks to the Billie Eilish comparison, but Victoria is just doing her thing, standing there, and in the back and everything else is just around her. She's not moving around. She's telling a story by basically being fairly static almost. With the water in the back on the floor, it looks so amazing.
Wow. This is stunning.
It is. But Victoria's good at she knows her voice well and what she can do, and it just really, really works so well.
Yeah.
I love someone in the chat just said, forgive me, I wasn't looking.
This is absolutely stunning.
This song's like a nice warm blanket. That's exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And it's stunningly put together, as you said.
Oh, and it's spinning now?
Mm-hmm. I think a little bit. Not like much. It is so good. It is so flippin' good. I almost said the other word.
I can see that finished top 3 with Jersey in the final.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's something about this fragility that the song has as well at the same time, but it feels so right. And the Bulgarian team was so quiet, like they really deliberately didn't want to leak anything, any information, just want people to see it and feel it.
Yeah, right. That's just all you can say.
Good
Wow.
God.
So Sean didn't like it. Sean's disappointed.
I'm just thinking, like, you know, when you just think, okay, so I've narrowed it down to these 4 countries that can win, and now I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
then
there's
every
another
time I
one
see
that's
Bulgaria,
like-
I'm like, yeah, okay, the kids win.
But now we're going to the exact opposite. We have Finland coming up with Dark Side,
on.
another amazing song. And this is more like, think national final for the Eurovision stage. But great done, well done.
Oh, beer pong, yes. My heroes.
Do you like the song, Sean?
This is my favourite, I'd have to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it's like probably my number 1.
It's high up in my ranking too.
Okay, I'm sold. This is good. This is such a whiplash from Bulgaria, honestly.
I know, but it is so interesting having that such a big contrast there.
Yeah.
It works in both each other's favor, though.
They've just got such good stage presence, and it's just brilliant.
But as I said, the national final just really, implemented to work on the big Eurovision stage, like the concept. And do you notice? Well, you saw probably the middle fingers are taped with red tape. Yeah. Now you can see what's on his hand. That's the first time, because during the rehearsals you couldn't see it. Yes, Finland. Happy. Very, very happy with them. And thank you so much, Sean Casey, for your super chat. Roy lip syncing on Dark Side is everything.
Middelburg in Zeeland for the Latvian postcard.
Where are we?
Middelburg.
Middelburg.
I had to Americanize that for you.
Okay, Middelburg for Latvia, because Samantha Tina, she wanted to go to Eurovision in a long time ago. They're showing all different clips from like the national finals in the house, so just kind of indicating that she wanted to be here, and now she is. Thank you, Ryan Mapper. Join Finland. Yes, Ryan Mapper.
I mean, Finland was nothing unexpected, but it was just awesome all the same.
Yeah.
It's still, but don't fix it, it's not broken.
Exactly. They just improved it, like our vocals are improved as well.
Yeah.
That boy just carries. It's just crazy.
Oh, I just love her. She's great.
She is fantastic.
She's got such a stage presence. It's unreal.
Save your voice, lady. But she's just. It's like, what is that? I don't understand what that means. Thank you so much, Robert De Boer, for becoming a ES United supporter. We really need all the support throughout the years and so. Hope you stick around, because we'll have plenty of content throughout the year and years to come.
The colours really work well together. I'm quite surprised.
You what?
The colours really work together quite well. I'm quite surprised.
I find them too jarring. I'm not quite feeling it.
The green and gold, they work well.
I mean, the colors work well together, but it's just that throughout the entire song. That's kind of the issue.
It's also, because it's just around the three dancers, the singers. It's very empty, the stage.
How many artists or like backing vocals are wearing like fingernail paint polish? I inspired a lot of people.
When you've got Samantha Tina on stage, that's like having 3 people anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That is true. I just want her to qualify just because it's Samantha Tina. For years, I've been rooting for her.
Oh, I want to hear this podcast already. He's giving it her all, though.
Wow, my God.
Already.
It's only the afternoon. God.
No nobody's quitting here. That's the thing. Like everybody really is.
This last run from like
3
Albania
minutes
down
of
has
Samantha
been
being
insane.
Samantha just never gets old.
We're not even done yet. Because after, we're going to get a little break first, actually. Just a little like advertisement. The live dance spectacle starring this person and that person. I don't know their names. And Blas Canto will be here. James Newman and
That was really
here
good.
comes Barbara Pravi. And now we have a break, and we are in the green room with Jan and Chantal. Because, you know, some people have to take commercial breaks. But we are almost done with the show. We just had a couple of songs left.
Oh my god, it's Switzerland next now.
Huh?
Switzerland next now.
Yeah.
They need to stop with this.
No big deal. So yeah, I'm curious about it because, you know, it has been a little bit more polarizing. People here actually quite liked it, but a lot of people online did not like it. So, but it all comes down to people had expectations, and he went different routes. So most people will see it for the very first time.
I was just going to say that. I feel like a lot of people probably thought, oh, you'll have stars in the background and a piano and that. And it's like, it doesn't always have to be that literal.
Yeah.
So I am going to make myself ready. Prepare the tissues.
Somebody is saying, by the way, the green screen arrows of Greece were due to Estonia smoke. They will use the wind machines tonight. That's good to hear.
Ah.
That makes sense, I guess. But didn't we have Czech Republic in between? I guess we're still there.
I feel like his song last year was so much better. That's the disappointing thing for me.
Yeah.
This year was Switzerland.
For me, it's the opposite, actually. I like this one significantly better.
Okay, let's go.
Fondimois was so good though.
This one is way more. Reponima was too depressing for me. I would be worried that it would have been like a Roxy kind of moment. This one is a much better song, I think, for Eurovision.
The artistic angle works really well for me, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, it works better than this is quality music angle. Otherwise, again, in the odds ones, this has aired. I'm not fairly certain.
I mean, I never had Switzerland as a winner predictor anyway, but people are a little harsh on letting it drop like that. Don't sleep on Switzerland.
He's a brilliant performer. Feels quite Radiohead, the song in stages.
One of the best male vocalists this year for sure, and he's so consistent.
What are people on about? This is good. This is good.
That's what I've been saying. I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's just not what they expected.
Oh, it's really good.
Fans freaking out over nothing.
I think it's even better than the studio version. I'm feeling it. I get this energy there that it probably needed. It's so well executed. I'm glad you're on the same page. I think Roy froze. The camera froze.
Wow.
No, he's moving.
Wow. Oh, he's got such a voice.
Wow. I think it was awesome.
you know what? They took a risk and it paid off, because I don't think it would have had this effect if it was just him at a piano. Like that is visually really striking and it works.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
It's
with
very
you.
strong. I think
100%.
people have. I think what it is, and I can pick it out now that I've seen the full performance, is that the snippet they've shown on the Eurovision channel is where he's doing Eminem Lose Yourself kind of movements, and it's literally that part of the song where he does that. The rest of it is like really well choreographed, and yeah, that was stunning.
Yeah, we got another. Yes, we got another stand now. That's good. So we are now moving on to the last song of the evening. It's Denmark, and that's my jam. And again, think Eurovision national final, but for the big stage and more energy and better.
I can't call this shit at all.
I know people were saying the first one's tough. Look at this one now.
Like even I don't think I could nail down a top 10 in the final.
I know.
Yeah.
Pick a random name.
See, Denmark starts really well, but then it's just too basic for me.
No such thing. Stop lying.
But it is catchy.
I want them to crank it up.
There's an audience to this, and that's the important thing for them.
Yeah, point at me.
Like Denmark was one I was sort of umming and ahhing over earlier.
So he grabs his microphone and runs to the front stage. And he dances like a madman.
Yeah, see, this works really well as well. God.
Pyros! That's all right. Awesome. I was like, that's a strange song to go last. I thought, like, well, no. Actually, it's not. At least not for me.
It makes sense.
Especially with so many ballads in the running in the second half, makes kind of sense. So now we've had all 17 songs performed in this dress rehearsal. And Sean,
I don't know what to say about this one. This is second half of this semi-final is unbelievable. Like, even songs that like I sort of had written off already, I'd like straight back into it now after seeing that.
Yeah, this is way more competitive than people think.
Yeah, I feel like across the board this year, everyone has brought their A game like to the max.
Have you any changes? Have you any changes of hearts, Roy, from like the last time we saw these people perform, or are you kind of like, yeah, that's how I remembered it?
Wait, I can barely hear you there. I need to turn on this thing as well. Oh. Okay, what did you say? Sorry.
I said, compared to like, is there was anything that has changed your opinion from what we last saw them rehearse to today, or you're kind of like, yeah, they all came to.
I think they kind of like established my previous kind of predictions or thoughts about the songs. Like, I think that I'm a bit more sure is not the correct term, but I don't know. I think I know who I will predict as my qualifiers now. I will say with Sean's comments about Moldova did make me doubt more and more. Because if you see it for the first time, it will still be striking and it's still like a fun song. So maybe Moldova changed a little bit.
I think Moldova is one of them where we're looking at it from a Eurovision fan perspective, whereas people coming into it blind, I think they'll just look at it and go, it's quite a competent performance.
I don't know. Okay, she's my favorite. I just think that it's just not enough going on. It's just the backdrop's doing all the work, and that's a long, awkward instrumental pieces. There's nothing happening except for doing this and with a very passionate smile. So I think the juries will destroy it, but that's just my thinking. Yeah, I'm not looking forward once again to predictions. I'm glad I got 8 right at least in the first one. I thought it's going to be worse. But I'm not as confident in this one either. I had 9 certain ones initially, and now I'm like, no. I have to rethink that. So,
I'm officially ready to say that I prefer the semi-final.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, I think this variety of songs, and like all of them are so strong vocally and with the staging as well. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I think this one is a bit stronger than the first semi-final.
So, just as a reminder, we're going to get another recap, kind of show that we're going to get an interval act. And then at some point, the Big Five, the 3 of them, France, UK, and Spain, will also perform tonight. And right now, actually. So, and then we're going to get the fake results. And that's what we're all here for in the end, anyway. In the meantime, so one of the Dutch volunteers came up to me a few days ago. 2 of them actually. They wanted to bring me like special Dutch goodies, right? That I haven't tried yet. So one hasn't brought her stuff yet, but this lady brought me this. Do you recognize this, Roy?
Your video is very pixelated, but I think what I saw is Roze Koeken, which is like.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Can you?
Well, it's on your end, I think.
It's on my end? Oh.
Yeah, because you look very pixely as well.
You can't. Okay, give it a second. Maybe it'll come back.
I can hear you. It's just your video.
Basically, what I saw were Roze Koeken. They're like sort of like mini cakes with some glaze on top. It's very, very sugary, the glaze. So if you're not a sweet tooth, if you don't have that, then this might not be for you. But if you do, then you probably like it.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Actually, give me 1 second. I may have to refresh my browser. Guys, our windows disappear. Don't leave. We're going to be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And yeah, Blind Channel did sign with Sony. That was the news that came out like just while the show was going. So that's a big deal for them. Sony is a big company, so the Blind Channel signed with them. Rock on, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, brilliant. Now it's gone silent.
And he's gone.
Yeah,
but
no,
also hear you quieter now. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. If it sounds fine on my end.
What? Hello, guys. It's the Roy Show. Let's go. It's the Roy Show.
Hey, I'm working on this. Oh, cool.
Oh, that was good. No.
Oh
Hi guys. Hope you're enjoying tonight or this afternoon. Yes.
Hello.
Everyone, right?
Can you see me?
Yes, I can, but you're still pixelated.
Can you see me? Okay. Okay, let's bring Sean in as well.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes, Russia. Russia. Yes, let's rock on and support Atalanta tonight. They're gonna win a trophy. Yes. The Coppa Italia. I'll be very distracted during the show tonight. Oh, 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 oh. This is interesting.
Come on! Oh, come on!
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. Oh. Yeah, you cannot film the prohibited screen, man.
Okay, how about now? Damn it!
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I feel like I'm good. Like, why am I good? I'm not even hosting this thing. Like, am I still good? On my end, I'm not moving, but I think on the live stream, I am moving. Yes, I can see myself on the live stream. 5 seconds later, it's weird. I'm talking to myself right now. Anyways, Roy Show, let's go. Yes. Oh,
Okay, Roy, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. But there is
Okay, I'm
definitely
still
some
having
issues.
So, guys, hang on. We're working on this. And if it's the last thing I'm doing.
Ooh, I am frozen on my end, but
Just
in the live
hold
stream,
on
I'm good.
tight.
What a very not pretty picture to be frozen on as well. Jeez.
Hi, can you see me now?
Oh. Wait. Yes, I see you, but you're kind of not moving. Oh, it's because you're not moving. But I can't see myself moving. Like, I'm just frozen like this.
Do you see me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I do.
Okay, let's give it a second. Let's bring Sean in. Sean?
Hey, there we go. He's
Oh, you
chilling.
want me now, do you? Okay.
We had issues.
I'm frozen
Oh,
in the
God.
live stream thingy.
I got to bring it all up again. So forgive me, everyone, if I'm. It's just something. The internet kind of gets really funky here, and then it just.
Well, you can say that again.
Is my camera frozen on, like...
Not on my end.
No, you're fine
It's
now.
on my end. Why am I frozen? It's not a pretty picture.
Well, stop looking at yourself, you vain
Well,
person.
I'm sorry, I'm so narcissistic.
Sorry, guys, everyone in the chat for these system issues. But at least, you know, it happened at a time where it was less inconvenient.
It was those bloody Greeks again, wasn't it?
Yeah. That joke will always, we'll never get old with you guys, huh?
That was a joke.
So, I'm just bringing up a few more things here real quick, and then we can continue the chat.
Anyways, interval act. There is a BMX on stage and dancers and a guy in a dress or like a skirt, I guess. Dancing.
Exactly, keep talking.
Yes. Any questions at ESC United as well? So we can see it. We deserve a thumb down. No. I'm going to send a shirt of Porto to Roy if Portugal finished top 10 in the contest, but you have to wear it. Okay. But I'll still be an Atalanta supporter the most. Because I
Okay. So now we're just waiting. I think with, for now, I think, okay. Sean's here too, right? Yeah, you guys can see Sean, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So, we were at that that pinky little thing we were talking about just a moment ago. That I wanted to give a shot and see how I like it. You said it's very sweet.
I forgot that was where we left it. You were trying to sort out your camera, and then that happened.
I know.
Anyways,
what has this channel become?
yeah, it's a cult now.
It's like a mukbang now.
It's a mukbang.
Not what I expected.
Isn't it super sweet?
It was quite sweet. Another kind of sweet I would expect. I thought,
Yeah. Now I will say, the coloring is made out of cockroaches, but you don't take that.
really, Roy?
Yeah.
One of the chats says it's pink space cake.
Space cake, yes, let's make that.
Yeah, it's a Dutch cake. Enjoy it.
Oh God, it's just blowing up in your mouth. I know. Like the more you chew it, the bigger it gets in your mouth. What's the
What
bite?
has this channel become?
What? What did it say?
Oh,
It's like it just blows up in your mouth. Oh.
Don't choke, Sean, don't choke.
oh God.
Oh yeah, it's all sticky in your mouth too. It's actually quite good. It's just already, it's just unexpected.
I'm
Jesus
not a big
Christ.
fan of them, but yeah.
You know, I enjoy that. It's just like this. Like you can half of them would be fine for me. I ate the whole thing, and I'm like, woo!
Yeah, it's very sugary. It's just a bit too much for me.
It's too big and sticky in your mouth.
Yeah, it's too big and sticky in my mouth.
Oh, is that what you were laughing at? Oh, Jesus Christ! Get your mind out of your gutter. Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry, we're
How old are you again?
22. Why you ask?
Yeah, that answers my question.
Okay.
So, when we get into recap again, let's be professionals again. Are you going to live stream the jury show too? Yes, tonight we're going to start early as well, so make sure to join us where we're going to discuss the jury show. The show itself starts at 9 p.m. We'll be here a little before that so we can have a chit-chat. And tonight, 50% of the votes will be decided tonight.
I still can't believe that Flow Rider's at Eurovision.
I know, right?
Eurovision artist.
Still like so surreal. This was
So,
a really smooth run through, by the way. For a first dress rehearsal, there was no hitches,
Yeah.
like other than
Yeah,
like
the
the
same.
Greece thing.
Yeah,
The same
and
on
more
Monday.
Yeah, there was there's only one tiny hitch that happened on Monday. That was between the Germany and the Netherlands performing, if you may recall. But other than that, that's it. We actually had technically a glitch or like a delay in the live show yesterday with the Ireland cam situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently a camera broke, that's why.
not just a
Nothing to
camera,
do with it.
the most important camera that's like on the arm, the crane that goes everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's very, very important for Ireland's performance. So that was a big deal. So they had to reprogram it like in 2 hot seconds. I can only imagine like the panic mode that we're all in at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, will Twitter meltdown on Thursday or Saturday over Florida? I'm wondering, is the American diaspora coming out? Is there such a thing?
I think even the Samarinese diaspora is bigger.
Maybe that's true.
I feel like just anyone who's in their 20s who's like a casual watching Eurovision, they're probably going to vote for it though. That's my thought. It's like the sound, like Flow Rider was like the soundtrack to a lot of people's like I don't know, college years or university years and so on. And I just think that's going to have a sway as well.
But to be fair, not just the song itself alone will make people vote for it, right? The fact that it's him on top of it, I think it's just a bonus.
There's so many elements to it that people will like, and I just feel like it's going to be a televote magnet regardless. It just feels so strange to be talking about San Marino and just being like, oh yeah, they'll qualify. No issue.
Yeah. Who do you think is the best male vocalist of the night? Lana is asking.
Best male vocalist?
Yeah.
The lead singer of Portugal.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Or John's Tears.
John's Tears, but I also love Tornike. Even though the song doesn't feature his vocals, I still think he's one of the best. So the song gives him the opportunity to shine. So,
yes, I would say it's probably John, but I think Sean's shout-out is also very good.
You can hear Boris in the background, by the way.
Yeah, they're talking to somebody. They had a conversation. Guys, I'm very sorry, but it's picking up the live stream. Yeah. So, is Iceland using his rehearsal clip or the backup tape? Rehearsal clip. We just saw it, so they announced it already. Sean, whose full staging surprised you the most today?
Me the most, I'd probably say Albania, because it's not what I was expecting from what I'd seen so far. Portugal worked really well as a 3-minute piece, like a lot more than I thought it would. And I'd probably say as well Switzerland, just because the whole performance is quite striking. And it's not really what I think I was worried a little bit by the clip, but the full 3 minutes does make sense. So yeah, I think they are probably the three.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. More questions to us. This is your opportunity while we're just having little things happening in the back at ESC United. We'd love to answer them. Based on performances just now, who will top the semi-2 jury vote? So pick 2 countries that you think could be the jury winner.
I would probably say Bulgaria and Switzerland.
Oh dang, that was my pick. So what Roy said.
See, I am
Portugal.
Okay.
And Switzerland.
Alright.
I think Portugal doing really well with juries actually.
Yeah, I agree on that. But I don't
No, I
think
can see.
top 2.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they're going to do well, but I don't see top 2 either, because there is still a thing called the song, that I don't necessarily think will be as, maybe as. It's the complexity of the song. I don't think necessarily will get juries to go, oh yeah, but that could just be me. I got sick of this week, not COVID. Oh, thank you. Your streams coupled with the drugs are keeping me going. Well, share. Rude. You don't get any? Yes. When did
most Dutch comment you could have made all week.
I always say, I always feel like the Dutch get the rep for being like that, but the Germans are not much different.
Yeah.
But the Dutch get the rep for it, which is fine by me. I'm so sorry about the accredited guys from Spain who went to last night's show. I want to believe it was a problem of misunderstanding the protocols. And it wasn't just Spain. So keep that in mind. Just that probably would become more prominent. So
I really like these interval bits with like going to old Eurovision songs. Like, I really like that.
Oh, me too. Not just like Mansell. Well, we had Mansell on the first semi, but now we have Ruslana as well. Yeah. Gosh, it's so weird to know that was 17 years ago.
Wow, I was 5 or 4.
17 years ago. The very first semifinal. Oh, Germany's first win in 1982 at Bisschen Frieden. ein bisschen Frieden, ein bisschen something, ein bisschen something else. Okay. I don't know the words anymore. I missed my own country, Greece. How was she? So, first of all, Stefania, yeah, she is always, Stefania is not the issue. There was an issue today. Somebody said in the chat, I didn't get like official confirmation, didn't have time to check. But they're saying that the smoke from Estonia interfered with the cameras at the green screen effect. So, Stefania looked a little like transparent, basically, her eyes and her hair. So it looked kind of off. And that hopefully will be fixed tonight for the actual jury show. And now Duncan Lawrence is watching his win, by the way. Long time ago.
Okay.
Remember Sean in the arena? In the press center that day?
Yeah, it's crazy to even think that there's that many people in, because there was like 1,000 people crammed into that press center at least
more than
on
that.
the night. Yeah, and it's like people climbing over tables to get views and cameramen everywhere. It's just like it's a whole other world.
Yeah,
it really is. It's crazy. Like I watched obviously your reaction from the press center last night. You know, the qualifier reaction.
Oh, okay.
And I was just looking at it thinking, wow, it's so empty. It's so big where you are, but it's so empty at the same time. It's like I get it. But it's a whole other world. It's really crazy.
To be fair, we were also like literally the last row. Like we went all the way in the back of the room, so you didn't see anybody else. So the angle was just this final row. You didn't see all the rest. But it's certainly there were empty seats yesterday as well. So which is not that common for like the live shows. A good amount of them on top of it. So now we have Jan and Chantal talking, and I think in just a very few minutes we'll get the 3 semifinalists, direct finalists, rehearse as well. And that will be, I think, in order, is Spain first, then UK, and then France, I believe.
Oh, UK with pyros today, hopefully.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Fingers crossed.
Have they shown John Lundvik's face today as well? No. Today they gave him a break, thankfully. Oh, poor guy. So, let's see. Any more questions at ESC United? How are the clips shown in the recap for Semi-2? Did anyone pay close attention to the clips in the recap? Roy, you're talking to yourself.
Nothing.
I don't really pay attention to it because we were having all these issues with you and us, and like I'm still seeing myself frozen and it's annoying me, but it's okay. But I didn't pay attention to the recap really, but I will do that tonight.
Okay, yeah, me too. We had some technical difficulties. Mr. Fantastic is asking, I missed Serbia and Finland, but I'd like to know how they did today. Sean, what are your thoughts on those two?
Who, sorry? Finland and...
Finland and Serbia.
Serbia was an improvement for me because, like I said earlier, it's not really like my type of song. It wasn't one of my favourites, but I think they did a really good job today, and it's quite striking. They've done everything they can with that performance, so they can be proud of that. Finland was just awesome, absolutely awesome. I think even if you don't appreciate that type of music generally, it's still a very powerful performance. So I think it's something that you'll take notice of regardless.
Okay, what happened with Spain? Elena's asking. They haven't performed yet. They're going to perform in just a little bit. If that's your question, I'm not sure what you mean.
I think he means with the press people.
Oh, there were several press people that went into the arena and then came back into the press center. And the rules specifically state you're not allowed to go in there because you're then exposed to all these people in the arena. And then you're not allowed back in the press center. And clearly they broke the rules. And they weren't the only ones, though. So it's not just Spain.
What, so they came from the arena to the press centre?
Yes. into the press conference room as well. And you're not supposed to. When you have any sort of exposure, you're not supposed to go in there. And that is what happened. And I tweeted about it earlier, and apparently it went like semi-viral. Like it saw like 500 like likes, and I don't know. I have to check here the last update I saw. Let me see here. I lost it, the tweets. But anyway, yeah, that was basically what happened. So that is unfortunate. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I got about 500 likes and like tons
How
of.
are you, Stefania? It's the man.
Stefan.
Greece will rehearse again. Is that what they're saying? Did you hear that? I didn't hear that. I would think if they would rehearse again, they would behind closed doors because they're already doing all the other stuff. They're way past the rehearsing again.
I don't think that's what they're saying on the screen. I think it's just people in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I don't think they will rehearse again. Well, they will tonight, but not in the show, I think.
If there's an issue tonight, they'll get another rehearsal. This is just a dress rehearsal, so it doesn't really matter. I know it kind of does for people as Eurovision fans, but in terms of the actual competition today, it's just about getting the show ready.
So just be back later for this, and then you can get the whole run through. And if there are any issues caused by the EBU or by the organizers, then yes, they get to rehearse again. Just like what happened in the jury show on Monday, where Ukraine, Malta, and Romania got to perform again.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are looking at an empty stage. No, not the empty stage. There are people with mops running around and just mopping the floor. So I'm not sure, is that the interval act? No, it's just the people just wiping the floor for the next performances, I guess. So this is where a rehearsal comes into where
That's Celia. I love her. She's so full of life.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Celia.
That's Celia Rombly.
Okay. Yeah. So this is where we're gonna have an awkward pause for like a minute or so as they're getting the stage ready properly for for Spain, France, and
they have to inflate
UK.
the big moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going first. Yeah. That picture went viral as well on Twitter. The moon.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, this is a good opportunity to ask a few more questions in the chat.
Yes.
At ESC United. If Greece makes everything perfectly in the jury show, can she be top 2 or 3 in the semi? And if it doesn't work for her, is she in danger? Who wants to answer that? Nobody?
I mean, I don't personally see Greece in the top 3 of the semi anyway.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to struggle to qualify. It's going to be like a 5th, 6th, 7th type place song, I think, based on what I've seen. The green screen, they'll get it to work. Don't get me wrong; they'll make sure it works because they always do. But for me personally, I just feel like it's a bit in areas it's tacky. Some parts of it work really well, but for me, it just looks like, it's obviously very obvious that it's green screen, and I just feel like a lot of people at home are going to also look at it and just see, feel the same way.
Unless they completely fix it, because that's what if the smoke thing issue is true, it's just gotten worse actually at the rehearsals this time around for Greece. Not her, but she sounds great.
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, just in general, what they're trying to do with the green screen. What they're trying to do with the green screen, I think it's just a little bit sort of tacked on in certain areas. The last bit of the performance, where there's no green screen, is actually the best part for me. So I don't know, maybe that's just a personal preference, but I'm sure it'll work for a lot of people. They will qualify. I feel like they will qualify regardless, but yeah.
They turn off the screen, by the way.
It's the same on here as well.
Yeah, same in here.
Whether they get the technical
So they have some issues there, I guess.
But yeah, I agree with Sean. Like all the shots
back on.
between the green screen, like those shots are incredibly cool for Greece, and like I prefer those over the green screen parts.
Lelystad, where's Lelystad?
Lelystad is like the capital of our man-made province, Flevoland. So it's like in the middle of Flevoland.
Okay, so because that's the next card.
Got
Because
a man-made province.
We have because we pump the water away from it with like windmills.
France first.
Like we put a massive ring, like dike, and we put windmills on it, and they pump the water out of it. So like that province is entirely below the sea level, and we made it ourselves.
Wow,
so
an
it's
entire
France's
province.
turn, by the way. Actually, France is going to rehearse first.
That's in the order that they rehearsed for.
Last dance.
Another potential winner here, if you believe the betting odds. So I want to see what. Sean, you have seen this before, never mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You've seen the Big Five. Never mind.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with France. If you saw the national final, you've seen this.
Right.
I don't think there's anything actually changed at all.
They've removed a few things, like the weird explosion effect that they had. It's no longer there. So they cleaned it up a little. So yeah, so we talked about before, France is one of the few ballads so far actually one of the two ballads, so slow songs in the second half, France and Sweden. So we have to see where all the ballads end up from this second semi. Because again, Barbara is like celebrating. It's looking good for her.
I'm going to make myself really unpopular here, but this just leaves me quite cold.
Yeah, it's the same.
I know that it's quality, and I know why people like this, and it is a good performance, but it just, for me, it just doesn't hit the same button.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
it hit
no
my
final
buttons.
connection as well.
That's how it goes sometimes, you know. There's songs like, for instance, like I don't click up with Ukraine as much as others, but it's just, it basically comes down to where they are coming from the votes.
If everyone felt the same about Eurovision, it'd be really boring.
Yeah, it would be really boring.
It comes down to will it have like a little bit more of like the Salvador vote, or if it's going to go past people. It's hard to say on this one.
I can see a lot of people thinking that it's quite cliche. Like, oh yeah, France have gone with like the Diaz, like Patricia Cass kind of thing. But then on the other side of that, a lot of people are going to go, oh yeah, this is what I want from France. So I
Exactly.
don't know. Oh, the lights in the background are new.
So France is done, so we get now either Spain or UK. I don't know which order they're going to go. And then we're going to get the fake results. Although we have another awkward break, so they have a little bit more issues this time around. But that is okay. That's why we have rehearsals. That's why we have rehearsals.
I like how she fist bumped the cameraman. That was fun.
It's like, boom, we did it.
Yeah, nailed it.
Without actually seeing the performance yourself.
Yeah.
So like maybe he completely butchered it, but still, boom, nailed it.
All right, since we have that awkward pause here, let's go ahead and answer a few more questions in the chat.
I see people in the chat saying there is an audience for France, and I obviously I know there is.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the favourites for a reason, but it's just I see there's a lot of people who are also sort of agreeing with me and Roy. It just depends how much of a division there is in Europe, really, which way it swings.
Yeah, that's the beauty about the current betting odd favorites, Italy and France. I mean, there couldn't be the exact opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they get both similar comments from that perspective. So we have to wait and see. It's letting I watch Malta kind of pull like they're all like, haha. That would be.
Or Georgia, yes.
Yes, absolutely, Roy.
I love how you were
I'm
like.
trying to see if there's a moon or trumpets coming up.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Like we see the screen from stage from far away, but it's no, they put it on the screen. Anyway, biggest grower of the
It's the
season.
UK. It's the UK.
UK. Okay. What is the biggest grower of this season for you, Sean?
Grower.
Not,
What, as in from the rehearsals?
until today, yeah, whatever. Yeah. What's the biggest grower this season at all? Just in general terms, not just today, just in general.
Portugal's grown on me quite a lot. I hated Cyprus at first, and now I love it.
How is that possible? How can you hate a song and then love it? That's
Well,
me,
because
like,
I the first listen through, I was like, oh, this is trashy, and then I listened to it again, and it's like, okay, it's still trashy, but it's kind of catchy. And then a couple of plays in, I was just like, oh, I love it, it's great. You know, it's just one of them.
I'm the kind of person, I log in my votes. Kind of, like, for me, it doesn't change a whole lot. Some people like maybe because I listen to them in German, you say schön hören, like you just get used to them. But I don't necessarily have a huge like change.
Ukraine as well. Like Ukraine, I started off really liking, and then it grew off me, and now it's sort of grown back on me again, which is just, I think, with the performance.
Tomorrow I will be.
Yeah. To me, out of those songs, so there are songs that I will not listen to in the studio version because it's just not for me. But I can acknowledge that the staging is good and it adds so much and they elevate it a whole lot. And two songs that come to mind to me are the Netherlands and Ukraine. Actually. Again, not the songs that I would listen to, but two songs I can definitely objectively say, you know what, job well done, and if you do well, the staging certainly helped.
Why not?
Right.
I think Russia as well.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
for me the biggest growers are definitely Denmark and Portugal. Like they weren't really on my radar at all initially, but with these stagings and it really coming to life, I think they really work now, and especially Portugal is now in my top 10, like firmly, and I love it so much. The staging is so delicately done, and it fits the mood of the song and just completes the picture of the song and what they're trying to convey on the stage. So, yeah, Portugal is probably the biggest one, but Denmark is also a massive shout out for me.
Yeah. I'm tempted to have another bite of that candy right now. No, because I haven't eaten anything today and I'm hungry. And now they're having a delay here. I'm just trying to get that thing over with. In the meantime, y'all, more questions if you want to, because you do want to see the fake results, right? At ESC United. And Sean, you need to talk to your peeps because the trumpet's causing a delay.
Well,
make a call. Call like your British ambassador or whatever it is.
Yeah, me and Gabe are going to get straight down there and try and work out what's happening.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
It's not like they're heavy. They're made of like polystyrene.
Yeah.
Can't be that heavy.
So maybe they put fire to it and it, boom.
Yeah. I could see Norway coming top 10. What do you think? Roy, do you think Norway could come top 10 on Saturday?
I wouldn't place a bet on it, but I could see it happen. It's probably going to be like maybe top 15 is more likely. Top 10 is like quite a reach, but it is a very well-produced song, very radio-friendly, so I could definitely see it happen.
Sean?
What, Norway?
Yeah.
France is still winning this.
I don't think it's going to be the televote. I don't think it's going to push it to the top 10. I think if the juries might well support it, but I don't.
I thought it was the other way around.
The way I'm looking at it, I just think there's that many songs that I think are much stronger than Norway that it will just get pushed out just from a numbers game. Like if it was another year and it was a weaker year, then yeah, I don't have a problem with it. But I think it's such a strong year with so many strong performances. I just, with what we expect to go through to the final, I just don't see it.
Fernando would dislike it, which is absolutely.
Do you see a winner from this semi?
Multiple.
Someone's asking.
Multiple.
So anyway,
Oh, such as
I see Switzerland as a winner. Like it's very, very good. Bulgaria is like an underdog for the win.
I mean, Malta is also
Wait, what else do we have? Iceland is not to be counted out. Like, yes, this situation with COVID is kind of unfortunate, but the song is so catchy, so bubbly, so uplifting. Like, if that's what people vote for, then Iceland is definitely in it for a shot. And yeah, there are multiple ones that I could see winning, and
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential winners
yeah, but
in the semi-final.
All right, so Emmanuel is asking, it seems as if there have been a lot of delays with setting up staging this year. The live show yesterday had quite a few moments where the host popped up at the end of a song. I thought there was only the island moment where it happened. The other ones were all scheduled, if I'm not mistaken, but correct me.
yeah, but it's also to cover up for the time.
It's more like a Louis.
Yeah, there was a couple where they'd already planned it in, so obviously that showed that there was a lot of elaborate stagings anyway.
Yeah, and that is the thing. Like the Dutch team allowed all these very elaborate and big props to come in. I mean, those trumpets are huge. And oh, by the way, no, we're starting actually, and we're going to be in Castleton.
Yes. I had a handball tournament there a while ago, but that handball tournament unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. But it's really cool. It was always so much fun.
Who is this?
Yep.
Oh, it's James.
There's James swimming in the water.
Like a polar bear.
I hope this is good.
Do you see Latvia possibly qualifying? We talked about that earlier, but we will do our predictions videos in just a little bit.
Yep.
Matt, why did the Big Brother game stop and never finish? It did finish. It just finished yesterday. I just didn't host the rest of it. My forum people hosted. So we have the winner. But here is James Newman performing, and we want what do we want, Sean?
Pyros.
Oh, he's wearing gold. His outfit changed. He's wearing golden pants and a golden shirt, but still his black leather jacket. Not a bad decision, I will say.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure on that outfit.
I don't mind it.
I have my spring.
Gold trousers.
Oh yeah, I don't know on that outfit either.
I mean, it throws me off a little bit, but at least they're trying something. It's giving more energy, actually. I like what it's doing.
Sounds so much better today.
Pyros. You got Pyros one. I mean, like one round.
He sounds so much better.
Pyros. This looks way better. I must say, it looks a little bit like a golden pajama. A little bit.
Reminds me of the actually said Manisha's songs.
That still give like -3 energy. I could probably do a better job.
Yeah. Still needs more energy though.
Yeah, the dances are nothing.
Oh, he's having dance moves. Like he has like a little like shuffle or whatever it is. He's dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
He listened to our live stream.
Must be.
But he needs to listen to this one as well.
Yeah.
This is better already.
The thing is with the dance is that they try to kind of fit the song dancing-wise, but they don't elevate the song dancing-wise. Like, you could do better dancing to, like, give more energy to it, but they don't.
I really don't like the outfit. That needs to go.
But there's fire. I mean, I think there should be a little bit more fire, but I can only do so much with those very, very big trumpets. They add a little bit. It's better. It's better. Is it good enough? That is the question. You know how much I
it's
love
so
this song.
much better with pyros, though.
Yeah. I still wish it would be more, but it's at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Matt is showing us in a pyromaniac. Yes.
Yeah, that was better.
Like a burning desire taking you higher.
But he was definitely more lively. He had like a few little dance moves in there as well, and interacted with his dancers, so that was nice. The pyros were nice. Again,
The outfit's got to go back to how it was.
I agree.
I don't like to say that he wears a leather jacket with the gold. The rest, I mean, if he wants to go with something, go with one theme.
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of scream Barbara Dex Award kind of thing to me.
Yeah. But it's
didn't
better.
fit him.
Yeah, I mean, it's just adds more. I mean, I hear what you're saying. It doesn't bother me as much, but I can see why people may not like it. Did the host say anything about Iceland's performance being pre-recorded rehearsals? Did you guys hear it?
No.
I didn't think you hear anything either, right?
I don't think they said anything, but it did show like the screen when they panned away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I wish they wouldn't.
And now, by the way, they turned off the TV once again because now they gotta get these stupid trumpets off so they can blow the big moon.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I think you have like 30 minutes with the way things are going. Describe the outfit, please. It's basically, I called it like, it's just, he wears golden long pants. And then he has a golden, I think, button-up shirt, right? It's a button-up golden shirt, like very goldy.
Yeah, it's
almost looks like a pajama to me.
Yeah. With a leather jacket over it.
Yes, and the leather jacket has like golden stripes on the back as well. Maybe on the sides as well. So he was, think of like a golden shirt, golden pants with a black leather jacket, and the leather jacket also has some golden stripes on them.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah,
that's a good point.
That's the description. If the UK withdraws from Eurovision, it would be the end of the contest. What are the odds of them withdrawing from the contest, Roy?
I think they would withdraw. Like it's a massive like money grabber for them as well, like in terms of viewerships, and people across the country are just watching to get that, and they have so much fun with it. Like I don't think UK would withdraw even if they have a bad result. Like
the viewing figures are still really, really good. And it's, I say all the time, it's a shame-based kind of thing. Like people would not admit watching Eurovision. They do it at home with the doors locked and the blinds closed, so no one will find out. But they watch it. So no, they.
Well, Matt is freezing. Is it time for the Roy show again?
This is the I put UK and Spain right after each other with those big props.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The props are just big in general, like maybe a bit too big.
I mean, the trumpets, how much? I mean, they fill up the stage and it's fun, but how much do they actually add? You know what I mean? They don't do anything. So the moon, at least you can make a case, it descends at some point. It's like, oh, there's a big moon, you know, and then, oh, it does being added to it. It's kind of cool. But yeah.
Yeah, the moon kind of adds to the performance, though. Like, I think it really looks quite good with the moon. Like, the staging of Spain is quite effectively done, I think.
Yeah. What happened to Sean's screen?
Sean is just, he said be right back, so he's probably...
Well, it looks really weird.
Or...
Doesn't look, or is it maybe mine, the way it looks really funny.
Your internet was cutting out a minute ago as well, because we...
Oh, is it again? Today, it's just something weird with the internet going on here.
Yeah.
I may have to move. I can't move. We are kind of located to our desks, so that's kind of sucks. Anyway, so yeah, we're waiting for Spain to take, and then the very, very important part of the evening is going to occur, which are the fake qualifiers. And I would say if your country qualifies 3 times for the dress rehearsals, I would be worried. You know, happened to Romania and happened to Australia. and that didn't work out in their favor in the end. Just saying. So maybe you don't want your country, your favorite country, to qualify.
Isn't it just completely random though?
It is. I'm being silly. There's no method behind it because they don't know how the jurors will vote. It was just being like,
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly, you again ruined my joke. So thanks a lot, Roy. How does
I ruin a lot of things?
I know. How does NQ affect the delegation's plans for the following year? I don't know exactly how to answer that question. I guess it depends. Keep in mind, delegations aren't always the same people. Sometimes you have the same people for years, and sometimes you have different people, and the delegations themselves aren't always the ones that are in charge of picking the song. They're almost more like the ambassadors. So I don't necessarily think that a lot will change from that perspective. There could be more like internal stuff where they work closer with certain outlets than others, that kind of stuff. But I don't think an NQ will have a major impact on that.
I think they'd be more under pressure if they don't qualify. Obviously, the next year they have to sort of try and deliver, step it up. But I don't know. Each delegation is different. They've got different aims.
Picture of his grandmother, who Gagnamagnið is dedicated to.
So this is Spain now. Next, with his dog, I guess. He's a dog. 2 dogs. So here is his song, and the big moon. So listen, someone's asking what happens if Iceland wins. Get a speech and they won't get a trophy, right? They will get a trophy probably sent by mail. So we'll get that eventually. And they can still give a speech on Zoom, and they're going to be remotely, or like something like that. So they should be able to still make a speech if they end up winning.
Smoke.
His voice deserves a stronger song. Because you think, like, when you think of Las Canto, at first it's like, oh, is he going to be just like another former boy band singer who's going to try and do his own thing, but just not vocally strong enough, like a Nicky Byrne kind of thing? But no, he is a really good singer.
The shade.
Huh?
The shade on Nicky Byrne there.
Is it shade if I'm just speaking facts?
Oh. Taking no prisoners today, are you?
What? Am I being mean? I don't mean to be. I'm just saying.
No comment.
But Las Canto sounds good, right?
Yeah.
And he is the mood, by the way. Yeah. This does not deserve to come last. I'm just saying it right now.
The moon
No,
reveals.
it won't get lost.
I like the
Thing
new
is,
version.
the thing with this is how many top 10s is it going to be in?
Yeah, that's a problem, exactly.
And that's always my fault. Like the UK, I've got a similar sort of worry about. Like how, like people might like it, but how many top 10s will it actually be in to get the points? That's what matters.
Yeah.
Some people in the chat are asking there's more beat. Yes, they have a new version for Eurovision. They pick it up. They start out a cappella, then really slow the melody part, and then they have like a beat. So it has like different moments. Oh.
I'm not sure on those vocals.
So that was the last performance of the evening, but now we are here for the fake qualifiers. Let me know in the chat, who should fake qualify? It's very, very important. And who was it, Connor, on the last one? And he was like, well, they're not really real. I mean, I'm like, yeah, thanks a lot for ruining that moment, Connor.
Very important. Of course.
I'm like, oh, it's early here. I'm like, excuses.
Oh yeah, forgot about poet.
Somebody's posting Greece delegation. The problem with Greece color key was the smoke. Yeah, on the stage from Estonia tonight, they will use the wind machines. Correct. So it should be fine. Because that's why we have these dress rehearsals. People say, why do we have so many dress rehearsals? I'm like, not that many.
Yeah, because you want to see the problems that come up during the show and iron them out.
Yeah, that's
what you
a
need.
perfect example.
Take some chips.
Should the televote change so that a percentage of the votes rather than just the top 10? We spend money on votes that don't end up counting.
No, that would be disbalanced to the countries that have more people.
I also have sorted ones.
Well, but just by, per each country, not like combined, like each
But
country.
then you would have the same thing.
Yeah, well, like,
Well, if you have like a country gets like 100 points. That's what they're saying, right? I'm not saying you're wrong. 100 points, and then they're being almost proportionately applied based on how many percentage you get. Kind of like what Melody Festival has.
Yeah.
So then you would get 0.1 points on the scoreboard?
No, you get
You'll
probably
still
like
end up with a top 10, right? That gets points. Like, it doesn't change anything.
right, but it's just like maybe then at least some countries will go 12th, 13th all the time will get a few more points. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know if you covered it, but Melanie's tweeted that apparently people in the arena will be asked to switch on the flashlights on their phones for Spain.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't know that. So, so for Spain, they asked to turn on the flashlights for Spain, which is weird because the first time they got the thing for the hands, you know, the wristbands. So I guess Semi 2 doesn't get those. Or maybe they just did it for this time because they didn't hand them out. That could be it. I have a feeling they're going to have those in the second semi, but they're not going to ask for that in the actual show.
Yeah, or it's just extra.
Yeah. In addition, they want extra lights, not just like that.
Yeah.
Wristband,
More.
left hand for the light and the right hand for the phone. And then you do this, and then you have a whole choreography in place. So now we're getting the fake results. They're going to Martin Osterdahl. And he just says, you're good to go. That's his slogan. You're good to go, right? Not as catchy. Take it away. You're good to go. We got to help him to get that thing to catch on. You're good to go. Say it right. You're good to go. Thank you.
You're good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
take it away.
Georgia winning Eurovision.
Take it away.
You're good to go.
Take it away.
Will there be any prizes for the second and third place for the finals? They will get treated badly. That's basically all they get. So now there's nothing really else that they're going to get. Except exposure, of course. So here are the fake results. Austria is the first qualifier of the fake results.
The atmosphere in the green room is electric.
It's electrifying. The second qualifier of the night is Czech Republic. Benny Cristo, imagine that there would be a lot like, some people are missing out.
Yeah.
This was a real one. The qualifier is Poland.
So maybe hold on to the right.
Because it's like imagine it would be in the real results, like Austria, Czech Republic, Poland. People would be sweating bullets now. Marino, it's the fourth one now. It's the fourth qualifier of fake results.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Come on, Georgia, right? At least fake qualifier.
Yes, and Finland.
Fifth one is Denmark. Denmark is through.
I'd be losing my mind if this was the real result.
Serbia.
Like, imagine how panicky you'd get.
I know. Oh, thanks, Matt. Love from Poland. No, it wasn't again. It's not even that far down on the bottom of my list, Poland. But it was just funny getting Austria, Czech Republic, and Poland, like the first three Serbia is through, of course. As I said, Moldova is the 7th qualifier of the evening.
Come on.
Fake results. Fake. The 8th qualifier. So we got Albania, Bulgaria, Estonia, Finland, Georgia, Greece, Iceland, Latvia, Switzerland, and Portugal. The 8th one is Iceland is through. Oh, they have a test screen on there right now. The virtual green room. Oh, they're testing the virtual green room already for Iceland. That is good to know.
That's good that they get a virtual green room.
I want to see that actually.
Well, you don't see anything, but just a test screen. So 2 left. Who is it going to be? Is it Greece? Is it Bulgaria? It's Switzerland. It's Finland. Finland is the 9th qualifier of the evening.
Yes. Come on.
Big
Georgia last
sigh
then.
of relief. Oh man, Albania, Bulgaria, Estonia, Georgia, Greece, Latvia, Portugal.
It's got to be Georgia.
Georgia, 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 Georgia.
Estonia. It's Bulgaria. Bulgaria is the 10th and final qualifier. Austria, Czech Republic, Poland. The screen's gone already. So
Australia, Czech Republic, Poland, San Marino, Denmark, Serbia, Moldova, Iceland, Finland, and Bulgaria.
okay, thank you. Yeah, you 30
We're
seconds
just going to
behind.
win Eurovision anyways. It's fine.
Yeah, as I said, Georgia doesn't have to win this semi. They're going to win the whole thing anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Qualify.
Standing for Bulgaria was cool as a cucumber there.
So this show is basically over. Let's just answer a couple of minutes, a few more questions that you have at ESC United. But remember, tonight we will have the jury show. 50% of the votes will be decided tonight. The juries will only watch this and vote immediately. So all 17 acts will bring it. They're all 100%. I mean, Finland already has it if they haven't recorded. But so be back for that later as well. Tim is asking, which qualifier will Barbara Pravi approve for the second half? Oh, that's a good question. San Marino, Finland, potentially Denmark, Serbia, and yeah, those come to mind. Not Austria. Like Austria, she would be super pissed. Same for Portugal. Oh yeah, Moldova can also be the second half. Oh, I have to sneeze. Gee. What's so funny? Are you laughing at me sneezing?
Yeah, it's like a.
Sorry. Oh, you make me laugh. I'm trying to be quiet. Okay, how many countries will there be in the finals? Come on, Roy, count.
There's Georgia.
Okay, Sean, how many are there?
26.
26, that is right. Let's see here. Roy, do the light-up sticks houses from the postcards have some Dutch significance?
I do not think so. But I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, so let's see here. Wait, will Iceland be in the arena green room, or will that work? It says virtual green room, not green room. So there will be some virtual green room, and then I'm not sure if they're going to be at their hotel or back in Iceland. I don't know if the guy can even travel right now. How would they do that?
They'll probably be.
They couldn't go back to Iceland.
Yeah, at least he couldn't. So yeah, that is a good question. So they'll probably be in the hotel.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. That is a first. I'm going to vote for Georgia tomorrow just for Roy. So you get.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna win Eurovision.
We.
Yes,
don't even
I am.
Georgia.
I am an honorary Georgian citizen now.
Okay. Well, I think with your support, I can see why they would do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if
So
they don't qualify, they'll still win.
yes,
Yes, exactly.
exactly. So as a reminder, tonight we'll be back for the jury show here. It's already scheduled, and make sure to be back because again, half of the results tonight. We won't find out who, but it's still important that everyone brings their A game because during the first jury show we kind of had already a hunch that who didn't do as well. So
Yeah. The jury show for Monday was dramatic as hell, so you need to be here tonight.
drama.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was with all the technical difficulties, people freaking out over their songs. Let's see if we're gonna get some of that going. Like I hope they'll mess up again. So actually, I don't. I hope they won't because we ran late and I had to go home and I almost missed my bus. But that's nobody else's problem but mine. I had to pay out for a cab yesterday. That's fine. I guess this one time I can do it. All right, so we'll be back very soon. Thanks for watching, everyone, as always. And get something to eat, get some rest, because tonight will be interesting.
Yeah.
Beautiful
And we
weather
have-
outside. I'm gonna eat outside.
Yes, it is raining. So I'll.
Oh, it's sunny in the UK.
Well, honestly, it was raining when I
Makes
got
a
here.
change.
That was like a few hours ago, so that is certainly maybe outdated. But I was soaking wet. Well, not soaking wet. I was wet. So anyway, I'm leaving, and everybody's leaving. Bye.
Bye.